The theme of 2019 has been data quality. It's going to continue to be the theme for 2020. I think that we'll see in a more concrete way penalties being raised for certainly MiFID and maybe even EMIR as the regulators seek to put more pressure on firms to improve the quality of their reporting. Well, for us and most of the industry, it's going to be SFTR. So SFTR is coming into force in different stages with an April go live for the larger firms. That's going to be a huge challenge because the regulation itself is very complex. It's an area that hasn't had reporting as an obligation previously, so I think that's going to be one of the big areas. We're also seeing SMR being applied to core firms now, and so the overlap between SMR and the reporting regulations is going to become more important. In addition, we've still got all the work to do to improve reporting quality across MiFID and EMIR, and we're also looking at what will happen in Brexit, because we're having what I'm terming now BRIFID, which is the British MiFID will start to come to the fore. In 2020, the regulators' expectation of data quality is increasing. So for 2019, I think most firms have tried to scrub their data to get the most obvious and most significant issues addressed. But the regulators' expectations are going to be much higher for 2020 and beyond. And so firms are going to have to get deeper into the data and start to scrub that data for issues that are harder to detect. And they're going to need much deeper analytics to be able to find those issues. There is the general requirement for firms to do accuracy testing and reconciliations. Those two throwaway requirements in the text of the regulations seem fairly innocuous, but it's just something that's very difficult to do. And we support firms with the analytics side and the reconciliation side, but we are working quite diligently to have the most extensive testing so that all the issues can be surfaced when we're testing firms' data quality. And I think that's the area that firms need to ensure that they're having that really deep analytics being carried out on their data, because they could have hidden issues that are very pervasive across their data, which when surfaced eventually could come to really create some problems for them with their relationship with the regulator. Well, RegTech is now becoming a much more important part of the solutions that firms are using. And I think that's going to continue. There's more trust being built up between the RegTech community and individual firms and the regulator community. And we expect that to increase and go from strength to strength. So the RegTech communities and firms like ourselves are able to provide solutions that the firms can't do themselves alone within their organisations. I think it's important for the RegTech community to continue to innovate and provide outstanding services to their regulated firms, and we should see that continue in 2020. In 2020, we're expecting in the end of January that there's a separation of the UK from Europe, part of Brexit. That's going to create a dual reporting obligation for some firms, reporting under MiFID to the European regulators, but also reporting to the FCA under what I'm calling now BRIFID, British MiFID. And whilst those regimes will be similar at the outset, I'm expecting there's going to be a slow divergence over time. Firms are going to need to be able to work with those divergent requirements, and there's going to be a lot of work to do just to get ready for that on the 31st of January.